on to our last story.
Okay, last story of the stream. I hope that it doesn't kill me.
Today I f***ed up by thinking divorce was an April Fool's gag.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh no.
This was posted April 2nd of 2019.
Oh God.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Let me preface this off by blaming all of you, the entirety of Reddit, for desensitizing me and giving me major trust issues on April Fool's Day. So here it goes. Yesterday, I got a group text from my wife, Sarah's side of the family, stating there was an emergency family meeting happening that night over dinner at my mother-in-law Barb's house. I immediately had April Fool's spidey senses starting to tingle, but we haven't all gotten together since Christmas, so I overlooked it and
I'm scared.
said we, my wife and I, were in. We were the last to arrive, and it was pretty somber when we walked in. We all sat down at the table, and my wife's brother, Tim, informed the family that his wife, Ashley, has been having an affair, and they are divorcing. The affair was with a long-time close family friend, Chris, who lived a block away. Chris's wife, Jen, had caught them when she came home early one day last week and broke the news to Tim.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Both families
god.
have been friends for years. They live less than a block from each other. They each have been married for 15 plus years, have 4 kids right around the same age. Honestly, I have always thought both of them were picture-perfect families. Hell, all 4 of them and their kids were at our house 2 weeks ago for a barbecue. Anyways, after airing a lot of dirty laundry and their plans to divorce, how it could affect future family functions, and opening it up to the group for any questions, there was silence. I broke the silence with laughter and a slow clap.
Like a villain?
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
Saying this was the best April Fool's gag I've ever seen, but I wasn't falling for it. I told Ashley and especially Tim that they needed to consider going into theater. Their performances were top-notch and tears seemed
Dog. Oh.
genuine. Being the newest member of the family, my wife and I married 6 months ago, this was probably not the best thing to say in hindsight. I probably should not have said anything. Everyone in the room looked horrified. My mother-in-law, who had been crying the entire time, lost all composure. She left the room in hysterics and did not return before we left. Tim just shook his head, and his cheating wife actually let out a brief chuckle before calling me out for being a dumbass for thinking this was a ruse, then berated me for being so insensitive. The rest of the family sat in silence, shaking their heads as my wife berated me for trying to make a joke out of a serious situation. I am still dumbfounded. In hindsight, I probably should have sat in silence, but I honestly still feel like I was calling out an April Fool's gag.
It could have just simply been bad timing on their part. I don't blame them for that. I can't relate to announcing it to your entire family, but like maybe they're just that close. That's wow, talk about not being able to read the fucking room. Yeesh. Yikeroony. What the oh my god.
In OP's defense, it was April 1st.
For sure.
That's kind of the only thing he's got on his
That's
defense.
kind of his only card.
Yeah.
But it's kind of just like, wait.
Was that the end of the story?
That's the end of the story.
Wow.
Yeah, it is kind of like you are the newest member of the family. You can sit this one out.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's an April Fool's gag, they're gonna come around and do it.
Let them have it.
That's
Also, like, telling people that their hysterics are really convincing? Really? That's pretty fucked up. If I was bawling my eyes out and someone told me that I was being dramatic and that my hysterics were impressive, I'd be fucking pissed. Especially if it was something this serious at hand. Dude. Wow.
It's one of those where you kind of, if it's a prank, you kind of can't do anything about it. Even if you know it's a prank, you're like, well, I'm not going to be the one who says no.
Exactly.
This isn't happening.
Right. Like, what are you going to win?
Yeah, this is rough. I would have to leave that room because I could not handle the awkwardness that was probably in that room when he did that. Like, this is wild to do, period. But to have something this serious on the table and then to accuse them of joking about it when there are tears going around, like, how fast do you think his face went pale once he realized it was real? Dude, I don't even know how I would react to something like this if I was his wife. You know? I would. Oh my god. The fact that the cheater had to call you out too is really bad. Like, she got exposed for cheating on her husband with the long-term family friend, and she has to tell you that you fucked up. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, I don't think the fact that it happened on April Fool's Day is like an excuse. Like, most people don't care. I don't fucking celebrate it. I don't see it as April Fool's Day. I see it as fucking April 1st. You know? Like, oof. Yikes. Wow, holy shit.
By being the identifier of this prank.
Right.
They've if for whatever reason this is a prank, they clearly are wanting to pull a big prank.
Yeah.
And they're wanting to do it they're wanting to pull out all the stops, having the whole family there. It's a whole thing. It is selfish of you to think that you're going to be a big part of it by revealing it when you are a new member of this family.
Exactly.
Oh, that's painful. This is so Curb Your Enthusiasm.
100%.
This is 100%.
I thought it was going to be his own divorce, which was just going to be really...
I'm glad it wasn't that, but this is still fucking crazy. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. I think it's the way that you are foreshadowing your own divorce, actually. I think that's the craziest part. I don't think I could stay with someone after something like this. I can't live with this amount of cringe and embarrassment. It's too much. I can't.
Sad, but this is now just making it worse for everybody else.
Yeah.
He could only one-up this by when the cheating wife called him a dumbass. He could have been like, well, you cheated on your husband.
Right.
To be fair.
Like,
I'm not the worst person in the room right now.
Yeah.
You're here. Can we talk about, that is a tense-ass situation. The wife who cheated is there in the room. Mm-hmm. They are all there.
Yeah.
I have never heard of that type of situation.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine being in this position in the first place. It's just really, wow.
Oh my God.
I mean, there's like, you could do it over like text.
You could. I mean,
like
Barb couldn't even take it. She left the room.
To be like, hey, I don't have to be here for this.
Yeah.
Every situation when I've heard of someone cheating, it's like you talk to the party who was cheated on, and you're like,
100%.
all right, we're talking to you.
Yeah.
I guess now that I'm looking at it, a family meeting to discuss a divorce is slightly bizarre.
It's a situation I've never
heard of.
I've certainly never been.
I hope I
part of.
never hear of it
So he
again.
has
That's
that on his
crazy.
side.
He has
too.
it on his side.
He just shouldn't have
Right.
clapped.
Clapping is crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As a person who genuinely loves Duck Duck and has watched his content for a long time, that is a Duck Duck stream is the only time where it's okay to clap and laugh about divorce, not in the middle of something like this. Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
And laughed.
I would have been okay. It would have been okay if he even was just like, hey, like,
It's like, what?
It's what I expected you guys to do when I took off the trench coat.
well, taking off the trench coat was not the prank.
Right.
Sitting down was the prank. To be fair, you take off the
You
trench
can't still
coat.
clap yourself
You
an
took
hour
off the
after you
trench
did the
coat,
prank.
revealing a taped whoopee cushion on your back, and then sat down. Like Tommy saw it before you sat down.
Yeah, how
Right.
did you see it?
With my eyes.
But I had the trench coat on.
You took it off.
You took it off and threw it on the ground.
You could have kept it on to sit down again.
Yeah, we still would have heard the fart. Nope, don't clap yourself again.
There's a version, it's April 1st, you have this crazy meeting where it's like, we're all together because she cheated on me.
I'm trying, when it comes to stuff like this, I do try to rationalize it in my head. The only explanation that I can think of for why this was revealed as a family meeting is specifically because the cheating happened with a family friend. Like, it's somebody clearly that everyone is familiar with because they've been part of their life. They've been neighbors for a really long time. I think it's that being the intention for why it's being announced to the entire family, because it's a betrayal to the entire family that it was done with someone so familiar. I still can't imagine doing this, don't get me wrong, but that's kind of the, like, while I'm trying to process it, that's the only explanation I can think of for why it would be revealed as a family meeting instead of just a personal matter. I have been in a slightly similar situation like this before. Now that I think about it, mine was about how I accidentally blurred something out in high school. That was crazy. The secondhand stress and embarrassment is too much on my fragile ass body. I could never.
And this is all gonna happen. Where you could, maybe if you could go, hey, like, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time believing this. It's April 1st. Please tell me this is a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really the way that he went about it. Like, that's crazy. And the fact that, like, you're not just going like, there's no way. Are you serious? He claps, he laughs, and then he goes like, you guys are a riot. You should be in a theater group. Oh my god.
They
What
go,
is, please tell me this
please
is
tell
a
me
joke.
this is
Yeah.
a joke. And they go, no, it's not.
They
I
didn't
think
whoop.
they still would have been like, what? How can you even suggest that? But then move on?
Yeah,
That'd
but
still
it's
be
like-
better. You could still get over that little moment other than going like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's rough. Yeah, it's incredibly fulfilling though. It's really satisfying to do,
yeah.
but it's like, that's not your moment.
No.
Yeah, the top comment is, why would the cheating wife be there for this? OP said it was her decision to divorce. My brother-in-law is still open to working things out, but she is planning on starting over with the guy she had an affair with. As poor of a decision as this seems to be, I think she realizes that she's going to have some limited contact with this side of the family over the years.
And she had to call you out for being an even shittier person somehow? Oh man, that is low. Oh, that is devastating. The bar's in hell and you still somehow managed to be worse. That is fucking crazy. Oh my god. Holy shit.
So to be clear, she's the worst person still in that room. He's just the biggest dumbass somehow.
That's so,
Wow.
Maybe.
so sad.
No, her thinking it's going to work out with the guy she's having an affair with does make her the biggest dumbass in the room.
He doesn't deserve her. I'm glad that she is getting a divorce because she doesn't deserve that man. He's too good for her, clearly. That he's willing to look past this intense ass shit. Wowza.
Well,
Oh,
and
yeah.
also just like there's so many kids involved. Like,
Yeah. No, I get it. He did the like Seinfeld situation, but she's still the reason everyone's hysterical.
totally.
100%. If there's going to be a villain in the story, it's her.
Oh, she's the villain.
Yeah.
Right.
I just think it's crazy that she had to call you out for being unable to read the room. Like that's crazy. That's rough. I would never recover. I would never be in this position in the fucking first place, obviously, but I'd never recover. I would never recover. You would have to Men in Black erase my fucking memory. I would never be able to come back from this. It would eat me alive.
He's just a
He's the
side
jester.
little- He's the jester.
He's the village idiot.
Yeah.
Someone said, who gets the whole family together to tell them they're getting divorced? How weird. Also, anybody who makes big announcements on April 1st is just asking for it. You did nothing wrong. Someone said, I broke the silence with laughter and a slow clap. Rest in peace, your marriage is next.
Exactly. Yeah, for real.
Divorced! See, OP
Next
said,
year.
tell me about it. I've gotten 8 texts while at work asking why I would post this on Reddit. Apparently it's on the front page.
Okay, so you didn't learn your lesson. You still suck, bro. You still suck balls.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, what are you doing?
oh my God.
What are you doing, man? Come on.
No.
Come
They already aired their dirty laundry out to the entire fucking family and you put it on Reddit? You're out of your mind. That poor man. The poor man who got cheated on is going through enough, my guy, all right? He's going through enough. He already had to air this out to his entire family, and now you air it out on fucking Reddit, and you have the gall to be like, am I a shitty person for making light of this, the worst fucking thing that could happen to this poor guy? Come on. Come on. There's no excuse for this shit. I don't fucking care how ignorant you are to social dynamics. You're out of your mind.
on, bro. This guy.
And yeah, that's a good point, Jax. That's such a specific situation that anyone he told would recognize it immediately. Like, she should have cheated with you. You're both just insensitive pricks. That poor man. My heart goes out to him. That poor, tortured fucking soul.
This guy he's George Costanza.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%, dude. Oh, God. Sorry, you said that OP later goes on to say there's Nest cameras in the house. Should he post the footage?
You are out of your fucking mind. You are out of your fucking mind.
This guy is somehow... he's the biggest dumbass.
He's a
in the room again.
buffoon.
Well, you know, we gotta go
he's
back
a buffoon,
to,
and
we
that's
gotta go
okay.
back.
Once again, if you're being so fucking insensitive that a bitch who cheated on her husband with a long-term family friend has to tell you that you're being a dumbass, you're abhorrent. Like, you're just as fucking bad. You have lost your mind. I hope your wife divorces you. I will clap. That is a divorce that I will clap for. Good for your wife. I hope she fucking divorces your ass.
To the beginning of the post too, because he even says, like, he's like, I blame Reddit because it's like your fault. So he probably just spends most of his time.
This is a
on
Redditor.
Reddit.
This is a full-on Redditor.
Yeah.
He's forgotten regular human
reality is.
interaction.
Yes. So he's like, hey, all my friends on here, you guys want to see
Yeah.
the moment?
Most people on Reddit would be like, that's fucked up, bro. No, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the most traumatic thing that poor husband has ever gone through in his life. He already had to fucking deal with it in front of his entire family. And now you're asking, after exposing the dirty laundry with your fucking wording, you're asking if I want to watch it? No, I'm not a sick fuck.
Moment that I was an idiot.
Yeah.
Well, he's also 13.
He's
so-
also
Right
13.
and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're like, get out. And he's like, okay, well, thanks for the cake, kind stranger, and then leaves.
To go to school.
classic divorce.
Yeah. Angry upvote.
Yeah.
Oh, God.